Morning. Out with the two behind us, Mark and Andy. And we're here for a local walk in Dunstan. I'm sure any locals will recognise where I'm at. Next to the East Pond, which is pretty nice looking now. Like, there was a heron just flew over. Oh no, sorry, that's a pigeon. There was a heron just flown over there. but anyway, we're out for a local wander from my front door this time. We've been taking our turns at wandering from each other's front door. And today we're going to be heading up to Newburn Bridge and crossing over there and walking back on the Hadrian's Way, back to Newcastle, and then we'll decide which bridge we're going to cross back over, and we'll do a little bit silly history on the way. Metro Centre, if anybody who's interested. The shops are closed until further notice, but just doing a bit of a wind noise check. I've got my wind noise reduction turned on. See how that pans out. These two reprobates are away in the front. And a clue where they're gone. Never mind.
Tyne shoppers.
Aye. Here we are at the River Derwent, junction with the River Tyne, which you might be able to see the hole that up there. We're just noticing there's an alarming amount of shopping trolleys in this mud. So if you're going to Aldi, come back to this hotel probably with a shopping trolley and just dump the trolley, that's it. Oh, the top lads. There's one that one doing there. There's a cyclist there, it's a popular route with cyclists. So, and we've got the Newcastle to Carlisle railway line there. Mark says there's another one doing there. Ah, here we can, there's another one, folks. That's Scotswood Bridge there. A little bit like the Tyne Bridge, but not quite. That factory there, which is now called Reese Group, that used to be Vickers Armstrong, that used to make the tanks. I'm not sure what they're building now. But it's a big factory, hell of a size. And that's looking back down towards where I come from, Dunstan, and the west end, sorry, of Newcastle, in the distance there. Well, we're going to continue up this on this side of the river and see how we end up. Our railway bridge, and we're going to try and look at the history of it, find out where it went to, where it came from, when it closed, when it opened.
It hasn't got like a full back to it?
No, not just rails. You can still see the rails there. Or you can see the girders that the rails went onto. I used to work nearby here, and I used to work with a bloke who lived across there, and instead of walking down the Scotswood Bridge, he used to go along, walk across the top of this. Mental. You know, I fell in as much, so.
That's slipped off on it.
Aye. That strap's gone. You can see they're all strapped up. Some have got more straps than others. I would imagine that would just be like a cylinder of steel filled with concrete, or bricks, or whatever, or rubble. Good. Another interesting bridge.
See the patina?
Oh, you spotted some patina. Oh, the patina up there, aye. And there's one new A1 bridge there, which we'll come to in a very short few minutes. Closer look at the A1 bridge. And I used to come down from work, and I used to work along the factory up here, watch them building this, pouring the concrete and nothing. And I was just telling the lads, they started building from one end to the other end, opposite banks. And I've met spot on the middle, which I found was absolutely amazing. That's it. Andy loves his concrete, like, you know, as I live with concrete, Andy. He loves his concrete. Me doubt he poured some of this, like, took a few cubes out. He made it one weekend. And there's a little wreck of a boat, which we'll see later on. We'll have a closer look at that later on.
I did this on Saturday, didn't they?
The Bladen races weren't held here, but I think across there, on the other side, or there was an island here at one time, is where the Bladen races were. And there's the horses, which my dog barks at when he comes past. So there we've got Blaydon Races 1916. And these Blaydon Races are obviously from the famous song, the Blaydon Races song, which is a famous North East song. So that's a little bit of
Gone along Scottswood Road.
gone along the Scottswood Road
To see
the Blaydon Races. Anyway,
And along the Scottswood Road.
there's Mark doing a rendition. If you're supposed to sing it, I'll film you singing it. It's going to be famous.
Oh, I get it.
You might end up on YouTube.
On YouTube.
Yet another bridge. Newburn Bridge. That was closed a few months ago because of the silver pipe. You can see running along it, so it carries water. Mains pressure water, really, really high pressure. And that burst across that far end there. The bridge is closed for quite a while. But you know the construction, it's similar to that old railway bridge in the cylindrical columns. Obviously it must be a better job this one because it's not strapped up. Here's a sad tale for you. This guy here was Gates of Council's right to way officer. He took his retirement and he sadly passed away a few days later. Shame, but it's got a little plaque there now anyway in remembrance. Under the bridge now, and it's in a bit of a state, like it's all strapped up because it's cracked. It's got all cracks. We're not doing very good with these bridges, to be honest. Like, in a hell of a state. Stopping for a beer now. Little Newburn side. There's Mark having his beer now. I've got a little tale to tell you, right? My wife, she bought us something the other day. Well, I thought she'd bought us something. She hadn't. What she'd done was she bought them, but she didn't buy them for me. She bought them for these two characters here. And she told us yesterday, I didn't realise. When she told us I had a pet lip on. So there you go, Mark. That's from Linda.
Hey! Come on, Linda! Thank you very much.
And there's one here for Andy, you know.
Oh,
and I thought they were mine. There you go. There you go, Andy.
Thanks, Linda. Cheers, Linda. Boosh. Legend. Oh, marshmallow and chocolate. I've seen this.
I always had an ambition of fixing a boat up. And there's a one here I always had my eye on every time I come past whether I was cycling. Oh, it's got the name. It's called something Breaker. Aye. So I'm just wondering if this is a fixer up.
Fixer up.
Yeah. Could it be fixed? I reckon it could. I reckon a lick of paint, bit of poly filler, bit of wood filler. I reckon that'll be fit to seal that. Like, there is a story behind it, but I can't think what it is. And you can see where it's had a wooden deck at one time, and they've put the obviously the wood. They put a concrete skin across the top, and that's what's left of it. Andy says he tested that concrete. Did I mention Andy works in concrete? I don't know if you ever did. But that's it. Canny Out project. There's the two wolfmen there. There's outside the A1 bridge. This is the famous Scottswood Road, mentioned in the song, Gone Along the Scottswood Road. There's two blokes there, gone along the Scottswood Road. And there's three blokes here, gone along the Scottswood Road.
Gone along.
But we're going the wrong direction to see the Blaydon Races. We're actually heading towards Newcastle now. So that's the famous Scottswood Road anyway. Whoop. Back down by the river now. We can see there in the distance is our destination, but it's on the wrong side of the river. We're about 6 miles to go. And it's about 3.5 miles down this way and just over 2 miles back to home. It's Andy's idea. We wanted to cut across the Scottswood Bridge, but Andy was having none of it.
Hold on, sweetie. Sweetie.
But just there's really me sweet stash. Stash of sweets. Some of the best ones.
This gives me the rubbish.
Aye, we've bumped into somebody else famous. One Geordie and he's Border Terrier. I recognise the Border Terrier before I recognise him. Like. Aye, nice to meet you. We're just on a lockdown wander.
Set off of Dunstan. Aye. What, all the way around. Alright, cool. Be about 13 miles or something.
Yeah.
Nicely, weather's been alright, hasn't it?
Oh, that's been fantastic.
It is awful.
Still going. Across we've got there is Dunstan Stairs. You're looking at it from a different angle. And the Dunstan side obviously was on the other side of the river. New state behind it, so we've got about 4 or 5 miles to go. Andy's got his bionic leg on. Mark Stoker's sick as a chip because we've gone too far and it's beyond o'clock, I think, like. But we'll get there eventually. Here we're going. Up the steps of terror. Vodka. Oh. Mark was nearly getting a pizza, but he's decided not to. We decided to just take the steps of terror instead. we're taking the silly route across the Red Duke Bridge. Oh.
Andy's fault.
It's Andy's fault. We'll come out up here all gay and fancy free. There we're gone. Another bridge. And another view of another bridge. Opened by the Princess of Wales. It's a horrible bridge. It's absolutely horrible. The traffic lights, the winds. Yeah, he swore there. The wind is horrendous. And the traffic is just mental. And every now and then, there's like a dent in this fence here, right? Where cars came through this fence and hit that fence. And it's just terrifying. I hate it. I want to get off it as quick as I can. I've got another 100 yards left. I brought the lads. I brought the lads along here behind Rose Street. It's a lovely place. It's where you live up there, and if you're tidying a house up or you're tidying your garden up, you just throw the rubbish across the top. So it's a little wildlife oasis. And across there, you've got normality. This is our team. The most polluted river in the country once upon a time. It still doesn't look too clever, but it is a lot cleaner than it was. So, it's goodbye from him, and it's goodbye from him. It's goodbye from me. It's been a great walk. Catch you on the next one.